Hi everyone and welcome to this week's guidance video. You're here with Kerryn Slater from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting. Your readings this week are for Monday the 5th of March through to Sunday the 11th of March 2018. And so we've just experienced the first full moon of the month of March, and the energy last night was just so beautiful, actually the night before. And it really was really strong, but what I feel that it's brought with it is conflict. Oh my God, I don't know about you all, but I've certainly been experiencing some conflicts with my external peoples, and even some conflicts. Of course there's conflicted emotions inside of me, or it wouldn't be expressing itself externally. But I do know that this full moon really did bring up areas in our lives where perhaps we haven't addressed, released, or forgiven situations of the past. And so any full moon that we experience is a great opportunity for us to release and to set our intentions for what we're wanting to bring in to the next phase. And I feel that there is a cycle of completion, and I know that we're in the number 2 year, or the 11 master number year, and I know that number 1 years traditionally are all of those new beginnings and tying up loose ends and everything like that. But I really do feel that we're very early into this new year, and I do feel that unresolved issues from 2017, you have possibly experienced them arising over the last week or so, leading into this month of March and the moon activity that we're having in March. And so perhaps this is a time that you could go within and to work out from that deep, beautiful space within yourself, where is it? Or ask the question, what is it that I am most conflicted about right now? What area of my life am I most conflicted in? And what area of my life am I not being true and honest to myself? And then take the time to write, grab your journal and write everything that comes up for you, because it's such a powerful way to get in touch with that soul aspect of yourself, to get in touch with the higher aspect, your higher self. It is my belief that this is the little self, the Kerryn that is presenting in this human form in this world. And it is my belief and understanding and knowing of the universe that my soul self, which is the expanded, the big self, that is connected to all that is. And I feel that the energy of my soul self holds and binds this body together, and then expresses and experiences itself in the form of myself. And so our soul self, the greater self, the big me, knows what's going on, knows what areas I'm needing to make changes in. It knows what direction my path should be on. It knows that I'm sweating the small stuff when I should just be letting it go. Why are we sweating the small stuff? But you know what? Sometimes it's like you hold on to it and it's like, yeah, I've been a little bit like that the last week. So this is an opportunity for you to reconnect with your soul self, to reconnect with the greater part of yourself that has experienced all of your lives, experiences all of your futures, and experiences what you're experiencing now. That greater part of yourself has all of the knowledge and information that you require to heal and to move through and to evolve and grow in this life. All right. That's me for this week. So this week we're using Doreen Virtue's beautiful crystal oracle cards. I love crystals, love these cards. And so for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and let's really draw on the energy of the full moon, because the energy doesn't just go from, the moment the full moon is at its peak or is at its fullness in the sky. There is that ebb and flow, that cycle, the ebb and flow. And so we're still experiencing that energy leading into this week. So it's about utilizing and harnessing that energy for changes for your highest good. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, okay, so angel light is the beautiful card, spiritual or religious community. And so what I really feel with this, because I needed to put the light on, of course I did. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So what and I love angel light. I actually just bought myself a gorgeous piece of angel light the other day to bring in the energies into my healing space, which I really love. So spiritual or religious community, what I'm really feeling that you're being asked to do is, what I'm being shown is that I'm seeing you isolated. And so what that's really bringing up for me is that you've distanced yourself from being around other people, because let's face it, as we change and grow and evolve, sometimes it can feel uncomfortable to be around those that we're used to being around, because we've changed, something within us changes. And while I certainly don't judge other people who aren't where I am on my journey. And I've had this experience of kind of moving away and then coming back in, because what I've found is it's important for us. We're human beings, and human beings need connection. We need to experience connection. We need to feel that we are heard, and we need to feel that somebody sees us. And while fundamentally at our core that needs to come from us ourselves, we can certainly still reach out to build those communities within ourselves. And so for myself, I run regular meditation groups. And so there's a community that I've created here of like-minded people. And even with my online, you can join that as well. Join for, reaching out to be amongst like-minded people. So what I really feel the message for you is to reach out or create your own space for like-minded people. And there is so much healing energy that is created when women come together, and not to come together in a negative way, to talk about, when we talk about the things that we've struggled with, and when we talk about what's perhaps negative going on in our lives right now, yes, it's important to vent and to empty the cup and to be heard. But if that's what you're focusing on week after week after week, there's no opportunity then for spiritual growth. There's no opportunity then for healing to occur. Because what happens is when we look for the solutions, when we look for the reasons as to why a situation has occurred and what have I learned from this and how can I grow, that is where the real healing happens, and that's where the real magic is. And so you're being asked to look for your own group of people that you can, whether it's a meditation group or a spiritual group or it could be your local church if that's what you're looking for. Find and ask, this is important, ask the universe in this way, and this is what I've done. Thank you, universe. Thank you, my guardian angels. Thank you, my beautiful loved ones in spirit, for bringing forth to me my soul tribe in this life that I can connect with. And so it is. Because if you can't find it, the universe will bring it to you. Thank you, universe, for leading me to my soul tribe. Okay, Thursday and Friday, citrine. Love citrine. Beautiful. Unnecessary worries. Gee, don't we all do that? I even still do that. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So what happens is when we have an issue that we're trying to resolve, or when we have negative situations that are going on around us, what we do is we then try and solve those issues with the same energy and the same thoughts and the same emotions that actually created those issues in the first place. And so that's why it's so important for us to be able to either shift the thoughts and emotions and feelings that we're having about this situation, or to really call on the energy of our angels and the energy of the universe to help shift this for us. And so I love A Course in Miracles. It really teaches the Holy Spirit is your inner guide. So it really teaches to connect to that inner guide, really bringing through. So I will often say, thank you, Holy Spirit, for showing me this situation through your eyes. You can change that language to whatever suits you. Thank you, angels, for showing me this situation as you see this situation. Thank you, guardian angels, for revealing to me the truth of this situation, for how the universe truly sees it, how Source sees it, how the divine sees it. Show me the truth of this situation so that I may release this, grow from it, and shift from it. And so it is. What is it that saying that they say? A problem shared is a problem, I can't remember it. A problem shared is a problem halved, something like that. So it's about remembering, really you're being reminded that you don't have to do this on your own. The support of the universe is around you. Your guardian angels are so excited to work with you. They have been with you from the time that you arrived in this world, and they will remain with you forevermore. And so they have journeyed with you, not just in this lifetime, but in so many lifetimes. They know everything about you. And so connect deeply with them. Connect with them before you go to bed at night. And just say, thank you, my beautiful guardian angels. I'm so excited to meet you in my dream state. Perhaps even just do a meditation. I have a meditation. It's called Angels. I'm pretty sure it's under videos. I'll pop it in the link though. And it's a guided meditation to take you through to meet your guardian angel. So I'll pop that up for you. But there is support there for you. You don't have to do this all on your own. So for Friday and Saturday, Larimer, which is perfect. I was actually wearing this last night and I nearly went to say, well, I'm wearing it, but it was last night. Sensitive emotions. Oh, this full moon has seriously brought out so much emotion for me. I spent a day literally just with my eyes leaking because there was just so much emotion and I really didn't know where it was coming from. And this is part of the message for you as well, is we don't always understand where the emotions are coming from. And sometimes they're not just ours. Sometimes, yes, they're the emotions that we have perhaps repressed within us. But we are divinely connected to everything and everyone on this planet, in this universe. And so when there are high emotions within the collective consciousness, it's a ripple effect that we will actually be impacted by that. And I really do feel the energy of this most recent full moon brought up so much emotion. Literally, like there was just, I could have just cried for days. And I just had to allow that emotion to arise within me. I had to allow that emotion to be there. Nobody could fix it. I couldn't fix it because I just really didn't know where it was coming from. So I just acknowledged and accepted that it was a release of some form. Perhaps it wasn't all mine and I was just going to give love to the emotions and allow them to be acknowledged and have space. So times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-love and gentleness. That's so true. And I'm giggling because, boy, there really has been some high emotions leading into and after this full moon. And so it's important for us to really acknowledge our emotions. If we don't acknowledge our emotions, it presents itself in physical form as pain or illness in your body. When we push those emotions down, emotions are energies. They're like little children. I've talked about this before. They're like their own living entity within us that needs to be explored. It needs to have that opportunity to be expressed and to be acknowledged. And so sometimes, it may be easy to write. Perhaps if you're writing what the emotion is, sometimes just giving the emotion a name, just sitting with the emotion and going, okay, sadness, sadness, sadness. And where is it that you're feeling that emotion in your body? If it's in your chest, place your hand, that physical connection, place that hand on your chest and make that connection to the sadness, 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 sadness. If it's in your solar plexus and maybe it's anger, hold your hands there and make that physical connection to that space, bringing physical awareness to the emotion that you're feeling, and just say anger, anger, But it's important to also say thank you, angels, for providing me with the grace, the nurturing, and the healing necessary that I need at this moment in order for me to acknowledge safely and lovingly and allow for the healing that needs to occur in expressing my emotions at this time. And so it is. Painting and colouring in is a beautiful way to express your emotions as well, because it taps you into that creative flow of energy. It taps you into that, you know, that creative side of your brain, which connects you to the higher planes of existence. It connects you to the loving energy of the universe. So I hope that those messages serve you well. If you would like to purchase, I've got it here somewhere, your own CD from me, you can do so via my website. Just head to the web store. I will pop the link down the bottom for you. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, if you would like to have me as your very own meditation coach, you can join me every second Tuesday evening for my online live meditation classes. I'll pop the link below for you to subscribe. It's $24.99 a month. You get to have me as your coach twice a month, and you also get the recorded meditation the following day. And also, if you're looking to, I guess, make some changes in your life and release all of those negative emotions, the excess of those negative emotions, anger, sadness, fear, and guilt that is stored over time in our bodies, and releasing limiting decisions and beliefs and setting achievable goals, plus so much more, then perhaps you might like to do some one-on-one coaching with me. Whatever it is, check out my website. There's something there for everybody. Thank you so much for listening again this week. I hope that these messages serve you well, and so much love to you all. Bye. Namaste. Blessed be. Thank you.